So you found your realtor, you've spoken with your lender, you're now pre-approved. So how do you actually find a house? Stay tuned, this is going to be fun. Welcome to 1 Yard at a Time. I'm your host, Kevin Allen. You know, finding a house should not be a daunting experience. It should be fun and exciting. So how do we make it that way? Well, with a little organization and a little bit of vision. So by now, you've probably spoke with your lender. You have a pre-approval letter and you have a good idea of what you qualify for. Well, I'm not talking about how much of a purchase price you qualify for. I'm talking about what does your monthly payment look like? What are you comfortable with? In other words, I'm talking about a budget. You want to know what your budget is and you want to stick to that budget. Once again, you don't want to be house broke. Okay, with that said, now it's time for a little bit of fun. I always tell my buyers to make 2 lists. The first list is the must-have list. These are the things that can't easily be changed or added later. What am I talking about? I'm talking about things like the area or location you want to be. Do you want to be close to schools, family, maybe close to work? Maybe you work downtown. Maybe you prefer an urban area, or maybe something just a little more rural feeling. Ask yourself, would I like a basement? How many bedrooms would you like? And of course, the all-important question, how many bathrooms would you like? You almost done in there? Maybe you're interested in a certain style of home. Maybe there's a home style that you like or maybe that you don't like. Perhaps you like a 2-story house. Maybe you like a ranch or the very functional multi-level type of house. Or maybe you like something a little bit more unique. Again, these are things you must have in a house. These are deal breakers. You don't have it, you don't buy the house. That type of thing. The second list, maybe a little funner. This is the would like to have list. These are things that would be nice to have, but are not necessarily a deal breaker. Maybe you would like a fireplace, maybe hardwood floors throughout, maybe a nice deck off the back. These things are all nice, but they can always be added at a later date. So maybe you're looking for a pool. Ooh, I like pools. Maybe a nice woodsy feeling backyard. Oh yeah, I like woodsy, you betcha. Maybe you'd like to be on a golf course. Yeah, sure. So make your list, know what you must have, and then things you would like to have. When you put those all together, you get a really good vision of what you're looking for. And keep in mind, certain things are simple to add at a later date. For example, it's easier to add central air in a house than it would be to put a basement in a house. Now, before we get too far, I want to talk to you a little bit about your mortgage. See, it's a good idea to know what type of mortgage you're going to be working with before you head out the door and start looking for homes. There are several types of mortgages available as well, from your conventional mortgage to some of the federally backed mortgages such as FHA, VA, or USDA. These are all great mortgages, but you have to take into consideration that when an appraiser goes out to establish the value of the property, they're also going to look at the condition of the property. Some of the things that they'll be looking for are things like flaking paint, broken windows, missing handrails, but they may even take into consideration the age of the roof or furnace, and from time to time they might ask for repairs to be made to the property. These repairs must be made before you can get your final financing. So, know what type of mortgage you're working with before you head out the door. Tip time! Here's a few more tips for you. When you go looking for homes, take a notepad for notes, a camera for pictures, and a tape measure to measure the rooms. It's also a very good idea to measure your furniture. That way you'll know for certain if your new bedroom set will fit into your new bedroom.
A little help here?
If there's a certain neighborhood or area that you like, it's a good idea to do a little research on it. Go explore the area. Go by at different times of the day. Park your car, walk the neighborhood, be neighborly, introduce yourself to people, strike up a conversation, have a little fun with it. Find out if that neighborhood is really the neighborhood for you. As you're out and about, you see an open house sign, stop in. It's a great opportunity to walk through and get some ideas. Maybe you like the house, maybe you don't. If you do like the house, get with your realtor, get back in for a private showing. That might be your dream house. Do you consider yourself handy? Whether you're painting a few rooms or something a little bit more adventurous, it's a good idea to keep that in mind as you're looking. Before you've got your kitchen, you better be sure that you can put it back together. Also consider, is that something that you can do, or is that something you have to hire out? When it comes to being a handy person, know your limits. So how many properties should you look at? Well, that all depends. Some people walk into one house and fall in love. Others, it's a little bit more of a process. Keep in mind, a house online will often look different in real life. Know that you'll be learning through the process the entire time. You'll discover things that you like about houses and some things you don't like. And remember, it's not necessarily a process of selecting a house. Often, it's a process of elimination. So get out and see several. There you have it, folks. Just some basic information to help you get organized as you're looking for a home. Remember, make your 2 lists, your must-have list, and of course, your would-like-to-have list. Know your budget and stick to your budget. Get yourself organized, get your vision together, and very shortly, you'll be a happy homeowner. If this information was helpful, be sure you like the video. If you like more of this type of stuff, subscribe to my channel. And even better yet, share this with somebody you know. I'm Kevin Allen, making real estate dreams come true in West Michigan, 1 yard at a time.